If I get married to an American, I wouldn't have to go back to Russia.
You want me to be your little wife?
I'm serious.
I would love to hear from each of you, like, starting with you, like how you related to your character and how you were able to sort of like find his humanity and portray him.
I don't know, I can't separate my character and my relationship with him of our process, because it was part of big process of relationship with everybody of us, our crew, actors, Sean, Mikey, and producers, and all our crew. It's including everyone. Like, I feel that everyone on the set create every character, you know. That's why, of course, we discussed some points with Sean about Igor, his dream, his pain, for example, or his shoes, because shoes, it's important part of him. But of course, I can't separate it of all process, because it was good process. We was a family.
Okay.
So I mean, this is the most important day of his year, my character's year, because he's being a godfather to his child, and baptizing a child in Armenian culture is a very, very important. There's a lot of responsibility. So all of a sudden he's being dropped on this problem that he has to solve no matter what on the most important day of his year, right? So he kind of puts his survival mode on, and because his family well-being is in jeopardy. He has to, and there's a line in the film where he says, I'm going to find him no matter what. But at the end of the day, he's a family man. He's trying to take care of his family. I feel like he's a kind, nice guy, but you know, he in a tough situation. So
yeah, I'm really happy we have so much Armenian culture in this film, and that's very, very overwhelming, because this is probably gonna be internationally most famous film, and so much our culture involved. Because I really think we're funny, funny guys. So we have at the beginning we're trying to be very tough, like almost like Italian mafia type of things, and then we're becoming more and more clumsy, and then it's becoming funnier and funnier with every layer coming out. And I heard a comment like, "You guys are like fake Italians," which was like very funny for me. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the fun of the movie too, is trying to figure out like how dangerous these guys really are, because you can never tell. And I think that's also sort of a credit to your performances. Like we in the writing and the performances, we don't really know if these guys are killers or what they're liable of doing in a desperate situation, right? But the energy to this movie is just like, when you watch it, it feels like a rush. It's just so, it's relentless, it's frenetic, it's unhinged, like in the best way possible. What did it feel like on set? Did it feel different from anything you guys had done? Did it feel like it was as immersive on the set as it does really on the screen?
well, first of all, you know, this time around, Sean, you know, I worked with him many times. He was much more demanding than he usually was, so he wanted a very high quality product to be created. But for some reason, because we were all so different, all 5 actors, but we were able to kind of melt together right after he would shout action. I don't know. I think it's all kudos to Sean Baker. He was able to, you know, it was well written, well directed, and of course we were blessed to have each other. These very talented people around me, plus Mikey and Mark. Every energy we projected to each other, we were able to receive back in order to move on. This movie was so much fun to make.
Yeah, and from what I understand, Sean was very free. And I think he typically is, right, with allowing actors
he does allow us
to add that. Right?
Yeah, especially, you know, there are a few languages spoken here, so he has to languages that he doesn't understand. So he kind of has to trust his actors that they're doing the right thing. But yeah, there's definitely a certain level of trust and understanding, especially for me that I worked with him like now 9 times or something. But yeah.
I had no idea that we're going that way, you know. I just enjoyed of everything, and I absolutely had no idea that we won Cannes Festival and all this stuff which we're doing right now, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. You made the comment about Armenians being, what was it compared to Italians, like fake Italians. The film itself has drawn a lot of amazing comparisons too. People have called it like Sean Baker's doing Pretty Woman, or like Uncut Gems, like Safdie Brothers-esque, and we talk about the energy of it all. It's gotten, now that it hasn't even been released yet, but it's been played at these major festivals, and it's gotten so much attention. Like, what have been sort of the reactions to this film that you guys have heard that have like really stood out to you?
Well, yesterday I was talking to some people, and they said some said this is my second time, some said this is my third time watching it. I mean, how amazing is that already?
It's not even out yet.
Right. And people are saying, which is very important, they say every time we watch, we find new things to enjoy or to laugh at. So because again, it's 3 languages, the humor is hard to translate it with subtitles. So sometimes when you rewatch it, you pay attention to different things that is spoken in different language, and you get the sensibility, and it makes you even happier watching it.
Yeah, I heard so many nice things, like it was funny, we're laughing, we're crying, and that screwball comedy type of like roller coaster and this chaos, which was really, yeah, that's amazing, and also the powerful ending, which I personally love very much. So
Yeah. I
So
love
many
that.
good
The
things.
arc with your character is really powerful.
Sean Baker is a master
Yeah.
of shooting controlled chaos. He's just amazing at that.
Yeah. And we got to talk about Mikey Madison and what she does here. She's such a revelation. I mean, what can you guys say about sort of from your vantage points on set, watching this performance, being in scenes with her, watching her sort of disappear into this role?
every second day I was more and more impressed with her acting. That was amazing. Like how she's speaking that Brooklyn accent, how she's doing the pole dance and fighting, and she's very well prepared.
Speaking Russian.
Speaking Russian, which is a hard language to speak though. And yeah, she's amazing.
And being able to deliver so many different emotions, and then especially the ending just killed me. And this guy is...
And every time when you ask her, how are you? Are you tired? No, I'm okay.
Yeah.
And work, and it's crazy.
I mean, some of the scenes you see, some of them took probably, 20 takes to make? So, and imagine her, and she has very emotional part in some scenes that is very, it takes a toll on you. Take after take, no, let's do it again, I'm ready. Let's do it again, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You 3 especially catch like the brunt of her like anger, right? And like and
right on my
emotion,
face.
and emotion. Yes, emotion. I mean, how fun was that dynamic to play? Does that carry over? Off camera, are you guys like carrying that dynamic off screen?
We're friends, man. There's so much love between us, and we also try to project love with this film. We also try, hopefully, that our audiences will take away a little bit of that love and give each other after seeing the film. And I think you can tell that our camaraderie, our love, our enjoyment from each other is all readable.
Yeah, for sure.